Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel off the Underside. Hope we're all good. Back with the troops this week. Corey and Davey, how are we guys?
Brilliant, mate.
Aye.
That's good to hear. Why are you brilliant?
What? Because I nearly get 2 days off work. It's Christmas, innit?
I like that, mate. Fuck it, it's Christmas. Love that.
Nearly 2 days. Nearly 2 days
That's
off.
for the next month, innit?
Right.
It's Christmas, fuck it.
Fuck
Just
it, it's Christmas.
It's the phrase of the month. Absolutely.
Definitely. But aye, we're here to talk about some football because
What's that?
football. We're quite a lot happened over the weekend again now, but we may as well start with the big talking point of the weekend. And it's Celtic getting beat at home of Hearts.
Who's the
You booing that result, aye?
No, mate, but you like to do it when we boo our team, but you were booed half time and full time, you know?
I see what you done there,
Aye.
Get you new, brother.
Corey, were you at the game?
Yeah. I had an MRI scan at 1 o'clock, so I don't know if I was
I didn't know if you were going back to it yet because of your leg.
No, I think I'll be back on Thursday.
Evening, Beauty. How you doing, mate? Beauty, does that say Beauty? What's happening, mate? What's happening? Right, so Corey, what did you make of the game on Sunday?
Obviously, the result wasn't the best. That's not what anybody wanted. For fucking Daniel state the obvious, I mean, but there was points in the game, especially the first half. I thought Celtic played all right. It just seemed like one of the games Celtic, if you looked at it on paper, that Celtic had enough chances to put it away, but they just couldn't finish their dinner. The Hearts had 2 or 3 chances, scored 2 of them, didn't have to defend it. They just got us in a counter attack, and I think that was a good game plan for Hearts. So it wasn't not really anything I could kind of all credit to them type of thing. It was not really like they just snatched it, but it was just I kind of felt like the players collapsed a wee bit. I don't know what over, but it just seemed like they collapsed in the second half, which is a bit frustrating. But don't know. There was signs it was all right, so I don't know.
No, I agree with you, mate. Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with your statement about all credit to Hearts. I mean, there was a few comments on TikTok and that saying that Hearts were amazing. Hearts weren't amazing, right? Hearts turned up and done what Hearts needed to do. They defended really well. Particularly the second half, whenever they went forward, they were threatening and stuff. But from a Celtic point of view, I thought Celtic...
Hold on. I hate that cunt's fucking smiling in the corner over there. I fucking hate that fucking wee grin. I fucking like him.
I've not even opened my mouth.
I don't give a fuck. I'd rather you just sat there being raging at your team being pish. I hate it that we're fucking pish at this moment in time.
See?
Carry on, Jamie. Sorry.
The first half I thought Celtic actually played really well, most of it. I thought the intensity was good every time Hearts got the ball. They were hunting down in packs. McGregor, Yang, Engels, everybody was fucking busting a gut. And I actually was saying, because I was doing live on TikTok and I was saying during the game, this should come back to haunt us, this high intensity. It reminded me a bit of Ange, you know, like fucking no giving the opposition a minute and, you know, constant fucking running a bit daft in that. And I thought, if Celtic don't take chances here, this could come back to haunt us. And that's exactly what happened. Had loads of possession, like I say, loads of intensity. No enough chances created though. Dizer Maida had 2 big chances in the first half. One where McGregor plays the ball through and he kind of has a weak shot at goal. The second one, McGregor plays an amazing ball to Tenecti. He brings it down, passes it to Maida and he fluffs it by the post. What we need is a striker. We need to obviously Ian Acho and Kenny were both on the bench. I think it's about time now that one of them came in. I know that Dizer Maida had a great season last season from January, but he is no the answer going forward as a number 9. Yeah. But like I say, I was really impressed with the intensity in that. And then obviously we stopped. Celtic players just stopped for the goal. Absolute fucking schoolboy stuff. You're told that when you're a schoolboy. Play to the whistle. Casper Schmeichel, Liam Scales, Austin Trusty, they all stood like fucking statues while Braga stuck it in the bottom corner. 1-0 to Hearts. Second half, again, Celtic came out quite well, I thought. I thought it was pretty poor again, though, with the chances created. I don't think there was enough chances shot on goals. Obviously, Engels had a header either side of the goalkeeper, that's a fucking goal. Plays the right of the goalkeeper, then Hearts go 2-0 up with a brilliant header for a corner, but it's worrying that we're losing goals for corners in his first game. And then obviously a lot's been made of Wilfried Nancy's board, his wee tactical board. It was annoying the fucking life out of me. Callum McGregor over every fucking 10 minutes to talk about, there's 10 minutes to go, you're 2-0 down. Then obviously Celtic get the late consolation, but it was just too late by then. But overall, I was impressed with the intensity, the attitude. Wasn't impressed with the lack of chances. And then another thing before we go to Davy, I was the Wilfried Nancy interview after it. Wasn't happy with what he said about how it's not about winning and losing for me. We all know, guys, that the most important thing in this country, in any country when you're supporting a team, is you need to fucking win. So
I think he's misquoted with that a wee bit, because I think he says we all want to win. So that's when
he went on to say that. And I do agree with Corey. I think there is a language thing there. It's his second language. So obviously, every fucking word, you know what it's like in this fucking country with the press. Every word gets fucking scrutinised, and but he needs to work on that, because it is all about winning. It's all about winning. But Davey, did you see the highlights of the game, mate?
No, mate, I watched every fucking single bit of it.
Oh, did you? Right. What was your thoughts there?
I would say, you are saying these were good first half. I'd say these were good for 20 minutes. And then it kind of hanged me off. Like, Hearts weren't doing nothing. All they were doing was defending. Couldn't get up the park. But as you say, Maeda, the pass back to the keeper, the first one was a pass back, basically. Second one, he takes that last year.
I think, see, with the thing with Nancy, the way he wants to play, I think it will be like Ange. It'll take a while, and look how it was with Ange. I think it was like February, the first time we won away. His first game was a terrible performance against Hearts. It'll just be one of the ones the players need to slowly but surely get into the way he wants to play. And I hope if they don't fit, he's just going to punt them, because that's what Ange's done. If players don't fit, he punted them, or they kind of like Rogic left, and there was a bit of a shock, but it didn't fit that system, and we got Alan Moy who fitted it. So kind of like that. So I think the hysteria as well, with people saying that he's not going to make it, he's with his stupid tactics board and all that stuff, is fucking bananas. It's one game of football, you can't. It's mental, mate. It's like you can't judge somebody.
What is he in it? 5 days now?
Aye, he's had 2 training sessions, and they played a game of 90 minutes. We all know the team's pish. Every Celtic fan can say the team's pish. But when they play pish, it's like a shock. It's just because Martin O'Neill got a bit of a bounce out of them. But I don't get the hysteria.
Do you agree Martin O'Neill should still be in charge to the cup final, and then you should have brought him in?
No.
I've seen that.
But it could have been the same outcome. It could have been the exact same outcome.
No, I know, mate.
You know what I mean?
I watched this against St Mirren under O'Neill, and you should get fucking hammered.
People are thinking that Martin
If
O'Neill
I heard he's weren't good during the week against Dundee either, he's just done enough to win that game.
So it's like, I don't know if the players are a wee bit burnt out because of the run of games. It's Europe, maybe 2 games a week or something like that. I don't know if maybe there's a burnout, but
see, when you play with you and us, you should be used to it.
No, I get that, but
you know what I mean?
I did get people saying, "Oh, I wish Martin would stayed on it, because obviously he done well in his wee period here." But I mean, I wanted a new manager in. I wanted just a settled coaches in for the final and the rest of the season. I mean, we can't rely on an older guy to fucking get us through all these games. You know what I mean? So no, I was quite happy with the timing, bringing in Nancy and that. But listen, as you say, Davey, 5 days. It's one game. There was loads of positives in that. I mean, fucking people saying he's Russell Martin and all this, man. It's fucking mental.
It's bananas. It's bananas. And the only thing...
I think that's made to Davey the way he wants. It's all about the way he wants to play. But as he said in that interview, it's not about winning and losing, which you'll find it is in a couple of weeks' time. But that interview is just similar to that. It's way I play football. My team's do this, my team's do that. No, mate, you fucking put a team on to win a game.
But I think a lot.
Do you know what I mean? And the tactics boards are just getting used because you get beat.
Aye, definitely.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. I mean, Celtic only won
You seen the picture when he's got Tierney? See when he's got Tierney and you can see Dale McInnes like that. What's he telling him? Do you know, every manager's got to be like that if he's stoning at the touchline with that board.
Like bits of paper, in a way. See where you were, the Ross Wallace,
Aye.
that paper.
Aye,
People
mate.
use that. People use the tactic boards. It's just the way he
He's probably got a fucking digital one in the dressing room.
Aye, we do, because
he's probably pulled them there because he doesn't think they're doing it what he wants them to do. So he's trying to say, get him to do this, get him to do that. But he's obviously using red and blue counters to do it.
And then
the colours.
Roger Hanna. I seen a clip of Roger Hanna saying, "Oh, you know, when you see Martin O'Neill doing that, you want to see Brendan Rodgers doing that, you want to see."
Who cares?
So what we talking about previous managers for? This guy's got his own
Brendan Rodgers with his wee notepad.
Exactly.
All the wee
They've all got their own fucking tactics.
Well,
things.
The wee homeless assistant boy that sat next to him, he had his notepad at writing while he was playing about with the board.
And you've got to remember as well, Nonsies came
he
to
does look homeless, mate, that wee assistant.
Right.
I know he was slagging these, but the wee assistant fucking well.
Nonsies came to America with all these fucking these kind of things that happen in the NFL and all that. So he's probably looking at all that and trying to gain an advantage. I don't actually have a problem with the board. I've got a problem with the board when you're fucking 10 minutes to go and you're 2-0 down right now.
It's just because you're already raging at the fact.
No, I would be raging with your fans or that stupid protest on his first game. With all these stupid bits of paper and fucking bed sheets or whatever they wrote it on, do you know what I mean? That's the guy's first game. Fucking, I know they fucking indefinitely banned the Green Brigade now, aren't they?
But it doesn't help when it goes to fucking Paul Tisdale and the stone sitting sleeping.
I know, I said that, mate. That is a badge, especially when he's hired them and brought in the players.
But I seen the story how he got employed. It was at, I think it was Desmond's son's wedding or something like that, and just the way he was speaking, he was just like, "You deserve a job at Celtic. You know what you're talking about." I'm like, he didn't really have an interview. It was just like he met him at a party. Like, this boy knows what he's talking about. The fucking mentalness.
I heard that the day, but I seen that on Twitter the day. He met him at a party.
But they're not offered him the job that day.
What do you make of the wee dirty bastard Maeda? These two wee kick cutes.
Protest was arranged long before manager announced Hoopsaholic says.
I get that, but
I know, but it's the guy's first game.
You get a buy for a week. I
know there's got to be Celtic fans that will say, I don't care because I'm a Rangers fan, but I think on your manager's first game, you should try and get United. But he's not even behind the board. It's the manager in it, the players. So you can't really moan that he's been beat on his first game when you've got fans no giving a fuck. Other than get my fucking CSC up there. Do you know what I mean?
I don't get that because it's Celtic are in a bit of obviously turmoil. Everybody knows that because fans are against the board, and after you've got this new guy in the mix, and people.
For the last fucking weeks winning games, we're going to catch Hearts, and he's going to beat after the back to the
when you watch the games, they all still sung "sack the board, sack the board." You know what I mean? So there's always going to be that until don't know what the best outcome for that is going to be. But I get what you're saying. Like, just get a buy for a game. I mean, just that one game. Just get behind the manager, show support. Then after we've got the game on Thursday, it's a home game, so you can.
Mate, I've seen people on Twitter writing if he gets beat the next two games, he's out. Get him out and all that.
Bananas,
fucking hell.
There's fans out there that just want him. They don't want
these are two big games. I mean,
they want him out before January to buy some of these players.
I know, but Roma on Thursday that's a bit of a fucking free hit, to be honest. I mean, we're not really expecting.
Well, what did I say with Danny Roll? Europe is a free hit, mate. It's a week, right? But
if
see with Roma,
Sunday, it's worrying.
See with Roma, mate, we fucked it with corners. So if you defend corners like you defended that corner, you're fucked. But they weren't good at the back. See if you've got somebody that can score goals. I know you're struggling for that this season and all, right? But we Mitty, who missed tons of chances against Roma, mate, so you will get chances. It's if you take them.
There'll be chances, but
do you know what I mean?
They're not very good at taking them.
Mate, I looked at that league table on Sunday, and Motherwell have scored more goals than the Bayfares this season, mate. And they're sitting third. And somebody else, Hibs maybe, Hibs and fifth have scored more than us.
I think it'll be interesting to see Nancy's team on Thursday, who he goes with, because I've got a feeling he might play Kenny or Iheanacho.
He's bothered. I've seen people complaining about 3 left footers at the back. Are you bothered with that?
Doesn't bother me in the
Because
slightest.
the two of them are playing in a 4, but now because Kieran Tierney get pulled into a 3, they're all left footers.
And that's another thing.
It was
That's
the same
another thing.
logic what Rogers was saying. Oh, you can't have a right footer. You
You
can't
can,
have
mate.
two left footers or not. You can. You just one of the defenders is going to take a wee bit more time on the ball or extra touches.
Aye.
But if you're good enough, you can fucking do it.
That's another thing. There was people saying in my live when I was watching the game, oh, this back 3 thing isn't going to work, isn't going to work. Well, there was nothing wrong with the back 3. There was nothing wrong with the tactics. It wasn't as if Hearts were piling on pressure and all
Well,
that. They looked,
I
I
just think
thought the 3 looked
Tierney was the one putting the best balls into the box.
Aye.
I just think
Putting all the crosses in that game. Tierney was the one that was putting the dangerous balls in.
Aye.
I just think our defence is poor in general, but
Aye.
they did have an alright. They did have an alright game, but that's what I mean. It's like there's people in the support because he wasn't the fancy name. He wasn't like the Canucks in the or even Kieran McKenna. Some of the fans are just like he's going to fail, and I'm like they're
Aye,
waiting
but
on him. They're
seen
waiting on
social
him to
media,
fail.
it's space seeds, mate, because you see people like that, get him out. He's not even kicked a ball yet, not even had a team on the park yet, and they want to bookmark that to say, look, I tell you,
Aye,
it's fucking mental, mate.
Just back the team, back the manager, back the team.
Aye.
Fuck the vote.
And that's
But shout
another
out
thing.
to
The
Hearts.
guy's fucking French. He's came from the other side of the world in a completely different league. You know what I mean? You need time. You
Why
need
you
a bit
been
of time
racist,
to
Jamie?
fucking adapt.
Why you been
I'm gonna
racist,
be
mate? What's it got to do with being French?
Bonjour,
No,
monsieur.
I mean he's no British. He doesn't know the British game. He's never worked in the British game. And
He's got Gavin Stratton, for fuck's sake, cute to show him the ropes.
I know.
Aye, if his iPad's
I'm saying that's a thing that he needs time on. He needs
Nah,
time.
I know what
to
you're
adapt.
saying, mate. I'm only bamming you up.
You know what I mean?
I know. But
Aye.
fair play to Hearts because they came
It's
in.
It's like, see, Danny Roll, he was bringing in an ex-player, but he supposedly loves Stevie Smith and his insight to the club, so that's who his coach is going to be, supposedly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you never know, mate. There might be something in Celtic that might hire instead of bracket.
But Corey, you made a good point now about Hearts. We need to give a lot of praise to Hearts. Let's talk about it. I think that Halkett and fucking Finlay at the back are solid. I think that they're 2 good players. I think the 2 of them actually, at this point, if I was picking the World Cup team, they 2 would be in my World Cup squad.
Would you?
Aye, they would.
I wouldn't go that far,
don't know. In current form, I can kind of see where Jamie's coming from.
Aye,
You
no.
know what I mean?
But Jack Henry, stuff like that, you know what I mean? What's he really doing?
See what's his name? Was it Magnuson in the middle of the park?
Aye.
40 grand, mate. He ran the most in that game in Sunday, I read. He was everywhere. 40 grand he cost him, mate.
Right in the tackles and all that, he wasn't.
Do you know what I mean? You've got 5 million players on the bench that can't go on the park. A winger, 5 million that can't really produce. He's not doing much for his enemy, is he? After he's been there at the start.
The Netkin, nah. I don't feel.
You know what I mean?
It feels like Jota were the end product.
They're plucking 40 grand players to fucking nowhere.
I think Tenecti's the sort of player. See if we're playing in a good team here and we've got a striker on form, I think Tenecti's going to look better because see some of the crosses in and that are there. It's just there's nobody on the end of them. Maida's no in it.
Maida's not tall enough to go on the end of these crosses, mate. You need a big striker.
Sometimes you need to be Tenecti's cell to take that responsibility.
Oh, no, I agree.
You know what I mean? But I feel like, see, when he tries to take that responsibility, he doesn't have anything at the end of it. His shots are a bit piss poor. And I don't know, when he gets in the box, he just seems a bit muddled up. Maybe you're right, he does need a big striker. Just keep crossing in the box like an old
not necessarily a big striker, but just somebody with a bit of instinct that's got it. Because I've seen loads of times where Tenecti cross the ball in 6-yard line or whatever, and there's just nobody there. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
It's frustrating.
Maybe as a wee bit more old school and be probably.
And if he's going to play Yang on the right and all, he's going to go to the byline and put balls into the box as well. Do you know what I mean?
I thought Yang had an alright game for a bit.
Well, one of my mates made a good point in the group chat about Yang. Yang seems to do this. Yeah, every season he seems to have a wee spell run about this point where he looks as if there could be a player in there and then he just goes off the boil.
Maybe his missus is back for South Korea. He's getting his Nat King.
I made that happen. Aye. But
Aye,
Jota,
he's
apparently Jota's not going to come back to fucking March or something. I heard.
Aye, his injuries, like the whole rehab, will finish about end of January, but I think he won't be match fit till about March.
Yeah. And like I say, on Hearts, that's them winning at Parkhead and that without probably arguably their best player in Benny Beningame, because he's a player and he was injured in that. And I know a lot of Hearts fans rate him highly. So I think Hearts will be a goalkeeper as well, but it looks it.
3 games against us and they've scored 7 goals and conceded 2, mate.
Yeah, decent, man. It's decent. So well done to Hearts. Obviously, 2 Celtic fans here, Rangers fan. We like bamming Hearts up and all that, but
you like bamming Hearts up?
I love you.
Brothers across there, mate.
I like bamming you and Cameron up. Let's clip this.
Oh, mate, how good was he yesterday with the Jerry babies?
What?
You see the one with the Jerry babies? How good was he yesterday?
Ewan, if you're I'm going to clip this and I'm going to send it to you, right? Get yourself on the fucking podcast and debate us.
Aye.
I'm on your team. At the end of the day, you'll turn around and say, oh, Celtic will win the league. I've always said Celtic will win the league, but every other tweet is suggesting that Hearts have got a chance.
Aye, but it's good to say that, mate.
Well, fucking stick to one or the other. I've stuck to fucking Hearts have no chance.
Last year.
Stick to that.
I don't think they'll win it, but they've got to feel as if after beating you twice, beat us once, mate, they've got to be singing. Yeah. And see if any Celtic fans like they did the last time and they were greeting because they were singing, they were top of the league, mate. Get a fucking grip. That's what it's all about. If you've got top of the league, you can sing it. We've got to sing it. That's what you fucking do. Just get at it, mate. You've got a game on Thursday and Sunday.
I'm not getting at it, mate. Fucking we will win the league. I'll be top of the league or not. Nah, man. Wait till fucking May. Wait till May, boys, and then we'll see who's singing that shit.
I bet you it's no yours and you'll be on here greeting.
Well, that's fine. I'll be happy to fucking put my hands
up. I agree with Davey to an extent. It's like if you're on top of the league, you do. Everyone sings "We Shall Not Be Moved" and all that pish.
Yes, mate. Even if it's the first game of the fucking season, you sing it.
But they won't sing it and all that. They won't singing it in jest, though. These teams will do it in jest. They're singing it because they genuinely believe they've got a chance of winning that league.
Aye, but so do we. So if we're on top of the league, we generally believe we're going to win that league.
You can't compare Celtic singing that to Hearts.
How?
Well, when was the last time Hearts won a fucking league?
I'm not saying because you've no won the league. If they're on top of the league,
throw the toys out the pram at the board when they're not top of the league. What you do?
Oh, I'm agreeing with David. They've got a bit of confidence because no, they bet us twice. They've bet Rangers, so they've got a bit of confidence. So I don't mind them singing that shit.
Aye, mate.
Anyway, they fucking won at Parkhead. They're top of the league by 3 points. Let's move on to what happened on Saturday. Saturday night, Kilmarnock on the plastic pitch against Rangers.
Get pumped. That's what they did.
A couple of goals. Mikey Moore with a goal. Davey, what did you make of the game, my man?
As I said, mate, never seen it. I was too busy on Saturday night at a podcast. May I add?
Another podcast.
Did you see the goals? Did you see the highlights?
A live podcast, but I did, mate. Well, put it this way: I seen the first 10 minutes, and then the signal went. She was raging because obviously I was late, and they'd sitting in front of me, put the phone down, watch a game. Then the signal went. So I mate, but for the goals, first one, Miovski, good instinct, just to toe poke it right through the legs. Second one was more like Miovski Aberdeen. Kid on your gone one way and then put it the other way. Mikey Moore was just a good, again, just runs with it, didn't he? Slides it in. I'm not too sure he should have, I'm sure he should have hit another, that's twice it's happened to him. I'm sure he should have hit 2 goals, mate.
Aye.
But get chopped off, aye. Because we've seen that happen in games before and it's never been built up. Do you know what I mean? And then I seen the Butland one where kids were greeting about him, should have been sent off, mate. When I first seen it, I'm like, what they moaning about to win the ball? And I'm still sticking to that.
The Diamante one's a bit questionable, but
that's a penalty, mate.
Aye, that's
a penalty, but you can see why it's no gave because what they're saying it's because it was nothing to do with play. The ball was out wider, son. I don't know, and it's the same with Butland, mate. Tavernier was covering in the back. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of the ones, but you're greeting. But then again, Aaron's get fucking a bad tackle. Well, not a bad tackle, but fouled. And for a Scottish footballer, he never touched him. He's got his foot to the ball, mate, and then get kicked. So is that not a penalty now? Is that the way we play it? Or is it just when it happens to Rangers, it's not a penalty?
Oh, here we
Do you know
go.
what I mean?
Now it's your turn to be raging, fuck's
Yes,
sake.
mate. I'm not even raging. I'm in the happiest mood ever.
Do you think that's used turning a corner now? Is it still a bit
Mate,
shit?
it's still the same shitey players as it was under Martin, so... But what I will say is, Roll away for him's done brilliant. It was unlucky against Dundee United because Fernandez slips at the first one and lets the boy just runs through. Second one, 4 of them could have tackled him. None happened, do you know what I mean? So
how weird would this season be if at the end of it, Rangers won the league? How weird. Because they're only 9 points behind Hearts, and Hearts have got a game. I've played an extra game.
Got a game in hand?
That's only fucking 6 games. I'm not even at Christmas yet.
I must still have played them 3 times.
Shit.
Do you know what I mean?
Know what I mean? If that's Celtic and Rangers, 6 points off each other, you're still thinking we're in a right good chance here.
And let's be honest, Jamie, see the games in hand, the way we're playing, none of the 2 years have guaranteed this with the 3 points.
No.
We should never guarantee it. Never.
This could go down to the fucking last between 3 teams, man.
It's just against Aberdeen. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's Ibrox.
It'd be good for a neutral point of view.
Aye. Well, like you've got a hard run up now. You've got Hearts. Is it Aberdeen? And then
Aberdeen away.
Motherwell St Mirren or something. But I know the Motherwell St Mirren games are at home. And the Hibs games at home. But you're still going to Pittodrie and Tynecastle. Which is
let me ask you a question about, since Danny Rose came in, what have you noticed? What would you say is the biggest difference you've noticed since Danny Rose came in?
What have I noticed?
What do you think he's changed the most?
We put the ball in the back of the net, mate. The last few games, mate. So, like, see, you were saying you can see a style of play. Like, see, against Dundee United, some of the things Rangers were doing was brilliant. But at the end of the day, you don't put the ball in the back of the net when you've got chances, you're not winning games.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, Miovski had won the first half. Danilo hit the crossbar. Gassama hits the post. He's starting to annoy me right enough, Gassama. It just rolls a bit too much, mate. Can't him fucking play football.
I've heard people say he's a wee bit a greedy bastard. Sometimes you just need to pass the ball off a wee bit.
Was it Livingston? Second half, and he cut back, Corey. He had a shot just to go with your good fit, and he cut back on his left and bent it on the post.
I seen like, that.
Harry, then you're fucking good fit. There's nobody on you. I think sometimes he tries to do too much, loses the ball, and then the fans are obviously on his back because just fucking give the ball. But then again, sometimes he scores a cracker, and you're like, right, fair enough.
I've said that about football in general.
So
I've said that about football in general. They just try to overcomplicate it. Sometimes it's just a simple put your laces through it. It's in the back of the net.
Aye, mate.
We're going to cheer it as much as I fancy goal. I mean,
I'm very excited about after Christmas and that. We're getting to the January window. I think it's going to be really interesting who Celtic, Hearts, and Rangers all go and get.
Because you think he'll be early because they're all for him. Do you think he'll get somebody in the first couple of days?
Possibly.
That'd be the smart thing to do.
We need it. Do you know what I mean? We need it, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
The smart thing to do because we've done it under Ange and it worked. Like, because we got Maeda and Atati in the January window, well, just before the window opened. And I kind of like that just to get some of your business done nice and early, get it over and done with, and get them settled in quickly. But I don't know. I don't know.
Do you trust the board? Do you trust the board to identify players after the summer?
I'm hoping that Nancy's got a few names in his head already.
That takes us to Natalie's comment here. Natalie, how you doing, pal? Do you think Wilfried Nancy would bring Diego Rossi from Columbus Crew?
Don't know.
Does he want to come back?
He is a striker, she says.
Don't know anything about him. Don't know if he's any good.
He was a winner at one point.
I don't know anything about him, so but
put it this way.
I think there's too many positions Celtic need to fill or strengthen for the one window. I think
you need, if you're going to cover like Carter Vickers, you need a defender.
Centre back probably
back. Do you know what I mean?
Centre back and maybe a striker are the most essential ones. But I feel
Would
like
you go another winger?
I would go another left back, to be honest. Sriracha's getting injury prone and Tierney's it doesn't last
Injury
90
prone
minutes.
anyway.
Aye, so like you've got two people that are either guarantee an injury or is it constantly injured? Because that's Sriracha's looking good, then he's getting injured for a couple of weeks, coming back and he's doing the same thing. So
I seen something that Toll put on about Columbus Crew, about their striker. He's like, I hope he brings him to Celtic. Then he checked it, he went to Betis, right? See that boy? He was shite and with Watford. And then made a couple of moves. See, under Columbus Crew, mate, I don't know if it was on once, but the 3 seasons it was like 19, 21, 27 goals. Do you know what I mean? And it was shite at Watford.
I seen that.
Joe Hernandez. And he went for 22 million there in the summer.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Listen, we'll see what happens.
But Jamie's right. It's interesting.
It's interesting because I think it's going to show who is
Yeah,
going to make
there, aye.
Do you know what I mean? Who is it that really wants to go?
The 2 years have got to spend money in Hearts will
series
just pluck some cunt for Slovakian third division.
Aye, 20 grand.
You know what I mean? Fucking superstar.
I know, because I'm sure, see that Braga, was he not like the second division
that,
in Portugal?
the winger boy, I can't say his name, it starts with a K.
Aye.
Get it sense or something? I both of them came for the same country but different leagues. One for the top division, one for the second division.
I seen one of the, somebody
do you know what I mean?
bought for that Serie C2. So it was like the conference basically in Italy. I'm like, how the fuck are they finding these people?
Through the data, mate.
Aye. Big Tony Bloom.
But look at, see if you look at USG, his other team, mate, they do it a lot.
Same thing.
They bought a striker for 2 million, 4 million. Benfica bought him for 22 in the summer. So then they bought somebody last year who just steps up to fill that position. Brighton buy players, send them on loan. They come back 2 years later, they're fucking taking the Premier League by storm.
Seen something that the Brighton are looking to send players up to Hearts because obviously they're in this like quote unquote title race.
So
it's like,
well, you've got to be linked to Evan Ferguson because supposedly Roma are sending him back. He's always linked to use, isn't he?
Aye, he had a chance to come in the summer and they chose Roma, but
think he'll play against us Thursday. No, I don't think he played against us.
It's the same with Ian Atchell, but he could have signed for us and he chose Sevilla and after he eventually came to us. You know what I mean?
So, I'm not holding that against him, but it's obviously if Evan Ferguson's getting a chance
that's true, but it's just rumours, isn't it, you hear?
Glasgow or Rome is not a fucking hard choice.
Aye.
But he chose Ipswich years ago or Celtic, I remember.
Yeah. Aye.
Neil Lennon was the manager and he had the chance to come and he said, no, I go to Ipswich. So.
Was that when he was still English?
No, I think it was Irish at that point, I know, mate, I'm pretty sure.
Was it in Holland he was scoring goals last season?
Aye, but as Altmer took a punt on him last year. I think he done brilliant last year, but I think this year he's fucking
I think he got, it was like January, February time he went on a wee run.
As Altmer's the best team to be at because they've got the best youth team and all that nowadays, I know, in Holland. Just bringing through conveyor belt, something that us two can't do.
I know.
That's you know what I mean?
We've had that conversation on
and they're already to play fucking top league football.
Don't get it, man. It's like in Sweden, he was saying, I've played over, it's like nearly 200 games, and he's only like 23, 24. I was like, you don't get that here at all. Like, thrown in the deep end of the, at an early age, 17 or something. Try it out.
Mate, the Norwegian boy that Rangers are linked to, Dalarson, he's already played 100 games, mate, in Norway, and he's 20.
Yeah, that's what you need. We need more of that here.
Do you know what I mean?
We need more fucking.
Mate, Scottish Pippa, who can you name under 20 that's played 100 games? Lennon Miller, if he even got to 100. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the closest you're getting, one player at fucking a full week.
I know.
Right, let's move on to the other games on Saturday. Third place team Motherwell, they won 3-0 on Saturday against a pretty struggling Livingston team, but Motherwell looked decent this season, eh?
Aye, mate.
At the start of the season, I think they were just struggling to get points, but everybody
I
like
bet they played good football.
aye,
They
the
played good football
highlights I
against us.
seen, the highlights I seen in sports scene and that they were keeping the ball on the ground, but it was quick and it was attacking minded, and they don't really see that for a team like Motherwell. It's always like counter attacking football, defensive and all that, but they're no scared to go for it. But aye, against Celtic and Rangers, it's not really happened. But they gave Hearts a scare a few weeks ago, so
Well,
Well,
what's something about them?
we spoke about this manager when we spoke to David Clarkson, didn't we? About how we
Aye,
looked at his record beforehand, and it was decent. Do you know what I mean? He's won trophies in places and that. So I think it was a bit of a coup for Motherwell to get this guy. To be honest,
aye, I think so. I think it was
Mate,
just
all the teams playing better is good for Scottish football.
aye, very much.
aye.
I think that I think I hate everybody saying about the Scottish League, mostly English pundits, that it's only Celtic and Rangers, the rest of the team are pish. I'm like, no, the rest of the league's actually pretty decent, and slowly but surely, past about 5-10 years, I think the teams are slowly getting better because I think they've got their own styles. They're getting their own styles. They're getting their own type of player, and look at Hearts, look at Motherwell, even St Mirren. They're all getting a bit better. So it's a good thing.
Motherwell striker get November Player of the Year, Player of the Month.
With the boy with the big long name.
No the New Zealander, the other boy, Mawanashi.
Aye, like the winger type of guy. Aye, he's
Aye, mate.
See what you're talking about there. It's going to take me on to what Bushy has just said. Sorry,
Bushy?
Busty. Hold on.
What, my specs?
Busty, right. So, see, you're saying there about how your teams are getting better and that. Is it a case of that, or is it a case of our better teams are getting worse?
I don't. It's probably a bit of column A, a bit of column B, but at the same time, I think. Oh, Davey's away. I think like they have to be getting better. They have to be because we're talking about Hearts' transfers and they're finding players for low leagues in Italy, low leagues in fucking Lithuania or whatever. They're finding the players that will suit their system. And I think them, but I'm also thinking that Celtic and Rangers, they're maybe taking the rest of the league for granted. So maybe it is a bit of column A, a bit of column B.
Well, Busey says, got to know a couple of coaches at my local club down here. They can't believe how Celtic and Rangers have regressed.
He's on mute.
Who?
I can't hear you.
I pressed the right button. I was trying to read comments and fucking pressed this out button.
You know, hear it?
I can hear yours.
I'm not on mute. I can hear them. So. All right, we'll come back in. But I think it's I think it's a case of Celtic and Rangers and Hearts and Hibs and that have all.
Well, you look at it.
regressed.
Niles Coppin, Mulligan at Hibs was done deal. Tellwell fucked it. Look at him now, playing brilliant in the league. The wee boy was at Paris Saint-Germain. He's just got player of the month in France. I don't know if it's the top division or the second division or it's Portugal. But he's went to a team and he's fucking 18-year-old living it up. Again, we were linked to him and they put the veto to it.
I can't hear you.
Come out and then go back in.
Aye. 2 seconds.
We heard you.
I think he just fucking knew what I was talking about. But Motherwell beat, like I say, Motherwell beat Livingston 3-0. I've got to admit, mate, fear for Livingston this season. Not just the fact that the way they're playing football. Davy Martindale is getting a wee bit riled up in all his interviews and that, mate. Again, saying earlier on, he was getting a wee bit riled up with journalists and all that. And that's
I sat next to him when he was in the dugout a few weeks ago, mate. For 10-15 minutes, Jamie, all he done was scream on that park.
Right.
Like, see, because he calls about playing the 3, but then get into a 5. The players weren't really moving across and getting back, and he was fucking telling them, mate.
Aye. Well, I think they're pretty much a certainty to do this season.
Aye, but we knew that because they came up, didn't they? And they've not got the biggest budget.
Aye.
Few results go against you, you're fucking fucked, didn't you?
Right.
St Mirren were at the top after September. Now look at them. They're having to build themselves back up for 9th.
But the weird thing with Livingston, they signed about 9 or 10 players in the
I
summer.
know, but it's all players for lower leagues in Scotland that maybe no be at that level yet. You know what I mean?
just people that they can afford, but maybe they're not the best. I get
Aye, mate.
Good wins for St Mirren and Hibs at the weekend as well. 3-0 to Hibs, 2-0 to St Mirren against Dundee United, both home wins. You know, pretty much expecting they wins as well. Dundee United are kind of going through a rough patch at the moment. Falkirk are playing well, but it was obviously too much to ask. Easter Road, but aye, but the interesting result I thought was Aberdeen winning 3-1 away from home against Dundee. Is that Aberdeen starting to turn the corner?
They have been, mate. They have been, aye.
So. Aye. The Hearts game was probably the start there, wasn't it?
No, I think it was a few weeks before that, Corey.
Really?
I think they're on an actual good run in it. But the bubble will burst again, mate.
Aye, they'll no challenge for anything.
But but they'll start losing again.
It's pretty refreshing, though. We said it last season with Martin Boyle at Hibs. You know, we all thought that he was going to get a sack, and Hibs stuck with him. It's turned out to go really well, but
Gary Sack,
I think it's been easy for Aberdeen to pull the trigger on.
Are you talking about Martin Boyle?
David Gray.
No Martin Boyle.
David Gray.
David Gray.
David Gray.
It was happy. It was Martin Sunday.
David Gray, sorry. And that worked out really well. But it's easy for Aberdeen to sack their manager as well, but they're stuck with him, so fair play to them.
Aye.
But I think he's still got he won the Scottish Cup on his back. I mean, he's always got that kind of.
But you think about it, Hearts had Europe last year and we're doing the bottom for months. Aberdeen had Europe this year, they're doing the bottom for months. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes they've just not got the squads like a Rangers and Celtic. Fuck, you've not even got the squads for it this year. Do you know what I mean?
I know, we're struggling with both.
Aye, but you know what it is? You play fucking every 3 days, 4 days. It's hard for the players if you can't change, make what we've got. Maybe not now because we've got Harold's injuries together, but you can change 6 players on a Sunday after playing on the Thursday.
Nah, true.
Do you know what I mean? You might not get the best performance, but as long as you win the game,
you've still got the quality there.
Do you know what I mean? Or where some of these teams are having to play the same players Thursday, Sunday.
Aye.
I watched that Hearts game that you were talking about with Aberdeen, mate. Hearts shouldn't have got beat.
No, but that's what I mean. They had they're just defending for their lives, and they done that. Even see some of the passing and moving, they looked brilliant. Aberdeen,
Hibs are in that bracket. Do you know what I mean? One week you watch them have been pumped 4.5 Dundee, and then they go to us or yous and the fucking world beaters.
Aye. Fucking gave us a tough time anyway.
Right, and look at
let's talk about
gift that you a goal.
Let's talk about, before we go into the Premier League and we talk about Liverpool and Salah and all that, I talk a wee bit about the Scottish Championship. I've got one question for you. What the fuck has happened to Ross County?
I know. I checked that weekend.
They are currently bottom in the league.
They're bottom?
16 games.
They were second bottom on Friday night.
They're bottom now. Queen's Park are ahead of them with 1 point. Top of the league top of the league are Stevie Mallon's St Johnstone. So because of Stevie Boy in it. And Partick Thistle are joint top as well, 35 points.
Aye.
The differences with St Johnstone are ahead of, but St Johnstone were scushing that not that long ago. So well done to Partick Thistle and Mark Wilson and that. They're playing well.
Partick Thistle had a game in Horn and they beat them a couple of weeks ago to bring Burton back. So it looked rosy for St Johnstone, but when you've got a game in Horn and then you beat them, it's a different story, isn't it?
Yeah. I was thinking about Ross County, like you get the teams like Partick Thistle, once they're down, they stay there for a while, and I don't know if maybe Ross County will be in that bracket.
Well, did Ross County not beat them 2 years in a row in the playoffs?
Aye, so I think they're. But they're.
Do you know what I mean?
Gone out by the looks of things, you know what I mean? So maybe they're going to be down there and thereabouts for a duration.
I can't see Ross County getting relegated out that league. They might be finished second bottom and play a playoff, but I can't see them finishing bottom.
Don't know, man. Obviously, it's between
Stranger Things are parting, mate.
I was going to say Stranger Things.
Right down, you've got Ross County, Queen's Park, Airdrie, Wraith, and Morton are the top of the bottom 5. So, I mean, they're right now. They're only 2 points for safety in that, but it'll be interesting. That's an interesting one down the bottom. You've got Arbroath who are third, Ayr United fourth, Dunfermline fifth. So
Is it still Dick Campbell?
everybody outside the top two are all kind of tight together. You know what I mean?
Think so, mate. Aye. But it all depends, doesn't it? Because it starts getting busy around about the new after Christmas. So if they can all still, if St Johnson can still play the way they're playing in Partick, then it's a different story come February, March, isn't it? Depending on what it's like then.
Do you think you can see two teams getting promoted?
Aye.
It's going to happen at some point, isn't it?
Well, remember Aki's finished like fourth or something, or was it fourth, fifth?
Aye, that's because they done
and they won the playoff against Hibs. You know what I mean? So it just depends.
Livingston and all, actually, they were third, I think.
See, the thing is, though, because it's such a fucking long season. I mean, Partick first were playing well the now, but by the time we get to May, and then let's say they play Kilmarnock, who are struggling the now. I mean, it could be a totally different Partick Thistle team. They could be fucked.
Injury ravaged, mate.
Did you hear Mark Wilson's interview in Open Goal? I thought he spoke well. So he was talking about like tactics and just being a coach and all. I thought he was pretty well with that.
Do you want to see young Scottish coaches doing well? No, him, but other ones.
Kevin Thompson.
Aye, no, he doesn't. He's doing a podcast with Charlie Mulgrew, isn't he?
Yeah.
Aye, fuck aye. Have you got to do a podcast?
I put it on for 10 minutes. Do you know they've got a wee cupboard type thing? And Kevin Thompson's got a picture of him and Walter Smith lifting a trophy. Charlie Mulgrew's got a picture of Tommy Burns. So it must just be like their rings. One side split in the middle. I thought that was funny as fuck.
Yeah, fair play to him, man.
Yeah,
but again, they were pulling out laptops and then like this was. I think Mulgrew was worried about the way Celtic go one to like Nancy goes 1-1 at the back or 2-2. He's like, whereas that's no like Scottish football. You don't just leave one defender at the back when everybody punches up. Do you know what I mean?
Well, no offence to Charlie Mulgrew, but he's not exactly got the best fucking track record of managing right now, has he? So.
Oh, Jamie, stop attacking every cunt, mate.
I'm just saying. Kelty Hearts and the cunt's fucking amazing looking. He's a big handsome bastard, but he's not the best manager in the world, is he?
Shite on the golf course, mate. I've watched his golf channel.
Some head ahead on him, but the three can be jealous of that one. He's got
I don't care. I can grow that bad boy. I choose not to.
You should do it one day. Just fucking big afro.
Right. Are we going to talk about that ungrateful bastard Salah?
Right. Let's go to English Premier League. Is that where you want to start then, Mohamed Salah?
Might as well, mate.
The Liverpool are fucking staying rotten right now. They're getting all sorts of pelters. They've got 23 points. They're currently sitting 10th in the Premier League. And then at the weekend there, Mohamed Salah was interviewed pretty much straight after the match and saying, why am I getting blamed for all this? Why is it? What have I done? So, Davey, your thoughts?
He's a prick.
Okay. So,
because see when you look at
stop slagging every cunt, but you're going about calling people pricks.
He's a fucking prick. You think about what that club, the fans have done for him, and then he does that to them, right? Andy Robertson doesn't play every week anymore. Never seen him doing an interview and throwing toys at the pram. He's probably fucking played less than Mo Salah. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to disagree.
He was fucking nifty before Liverpool.
Right, I'm going to disagree with you on this.
I don't care.
Yes. Fight.
No.
I know.
We want a bit of debate here, right? So I've been thinking about this. I've been watching the interviews. I've been watching Jamie Carragher earlier on, fucking saying the same things that you're saying, right?
I'm not bothered what Carragher says, but because he's a prick and all.
But he's basically said what you're saying, you know. Mohamed Salah and his agent need to remember fucking they were nothing before they came to Liverpool and all this, right? But are you not taking it right? I mean, Mohamed Salah, right, has been given all sorts of praise over the years for phenomenal fucking performances in Liverpool. Right? But then guys like Carragher, I seen Craig Burley come out the other day saying that all Liverpool players should be ashamed of themselves and all this. And he was saying Van Dijk was a fucking coward for turning his back on a shot and all this.
He's been doing that last few years.
And then Wayne Rooney saying that Mohamed Salah should probably be dropped and all this kind of stuff, right? I think Mohamed Salah's got every fucking right to fire back. for what he's done for Liverpool, okay, Liverpool have gave him a lot, right? But for what he's done for Liverpool over the years, scored them goals, got them fucking Premier League, got them Champions Leagues and all that, and yet fucking he has one fucking pretty poor season, and all these cuts are all fucking baying for his
So
blood.
see when you've got the money and the attackers they've got, should they no change the way they play or the way Slot came out in Sky Sports and explained it yesterday that he thought because of the way Leeds were going to set up with the 5, they thought I'll play this formation with a diamond. Wurzel basically be the fucking striker with Ekateke and Gakpo. He's explained himself, do you know what I mean?
But how is that Salah's fault?
It's well, why Salah greeting? Because he's not playing like a wee bitch.
He's greeting
He
because
scored 4 goals this season.
he's
Does he
greeting
not
because
deserve to be
the
drafted?
criticism
4
he's been-
goals. Your top goal scorer for years.
Aye.
He's shite.
He's been greeting because of the criticism he's been getting.
Oh, fucking grow up, mate. Everybody gets it. Fucking
Aye.
Wilfried's been getting a tactical
He's turned
board
around
for 2
and what
days.
is it that I've fucking done? I'm playing
Well,
the same
maybe
way.
should do a Balotelli. Why always me? But no score to do it.
Nah, it's always about the here and now, Jamie. They don't care
Aye.
about. Aye, they don't care about.
You were
what
green
they
about
have
you
done.
playing through the middle last year.
That's my
Yeah.
Get
point.
him out. Get him out.
You've never heard Carragher and all these other journalists coming out slagging
Mate,
Salah.
I actually did see Son today, and he was they've always slated Trent, who was a Liverpool fucking born and bred, always slated him, and they said something like, aye, well, maybe he should have tracked back a little bit to help out his right back or something. You're like, mate, you've slated that young fucking right back out of Liverpool.
I just think that fucking football, man, honestly, a guy who's not even halfway through the season
But
yet.
Jamie, you've got to
It's
admit
fucking-
that interview was shocking just for being dropped and because he
I
didn't
don't
come off the
think that was-
bench.
I don't think it was.
I
because
think
of that.
it is, mate.
Well, think about it. We were saying all that shit about Maeda. We were saying that's a bit out of order. Saying all the stuff they wanted to leave, and
Leave?
Celtic didn't want to let it happen and all that. People are like, why are you saying that? Leave it behind closed doors. Players don't do that nowadays.
Well, that's what they
same
said on Sky last night, mate, that Liverpool usually sort things out. But then I'd seen someone on Twitter saying basically the board have overruled and said he's away in January.
Well, I think that's shite the way he's been treated in the end. Then I really do.
But it happens. Like, see if I kind of agree with Jamie saying. No, David was saying. They say if he can't handle criticism, I get what you're saying that he's done so well over the years, but if he's not performing well now,
Van Dijk's been
But I
getting it.
don't
I
think.
know.
Aye, do you need to put
Because
your
he's
hands
not
on
the same
behalf
player he
of
was
a
3
shite
years ago.
season?
He's older, mate. He's
But I
not
don't
gone
think he's
to the same
Aye,
player.
here,
I don't
I'm
think
not.
You know what I mean?
I
I'm
don't
not
think he's
joking.
taking. I don't think he's taking what he done the right way. I think he was just kind of firing back. Do you know what I mean? He was just like, you know what? Why the fuck? Why the fuck is
But-
it me here?
See if he's
So why
firing
did they come
back.
out and say the manager, Jamie? I know, like, that I've not got a relationship with him.
Aye,
What
that's
what
what I
does he
mean.
need to
He's
do
saying
that for? If he's firing back at journalists and fucking ex-players, why is he saying that?
it.
Because
Because
he took
Slot-
the huff because he's at the
Slot
team.
fucking, I probably took it off, but Slot
Fuck
is
him,
fucking
man.
listening to the
Get
media.
him out.
Slot is listening to the fucking media.
Yeah, mate, Shan.
That road.
I
Instead of
don't.
actually
I just
trying
listen to it when they
fucking
talk
play
about you.
defence. There's another one, Wayne Rooney, an amazing football player. Fucking shite manager. No got a
Aye.
clue.
What's that got to do with Salah? But Salah might be a shite
His
manager.
opinion on dropping Salah. Fucking, I guarantee you, Jurgen Klopp when he fucking dropped Salah. I guarantee you,
Oh,
Pep
Jurgen
Guardiola
Klopp
when
is
he
a wet
dropped
right
Salah.
now.
But you're talking about
Who
Wayne
cares?
Rooney,
They're all
see, if that
nipples.
was Alex Ferguson and he was
He's
in
away.
the Man United team, he'd be fucking dropped.
No, I wouldn't.
I would have.
No, I wouldn't.
Alex Ferguson wasn't scared to drop any cunt. He dropped Keane. He
I
dropped
bet
Beckham.
there was
He
no
dropped
reason to
fucking
drop Salah.
Nunes.
There's no reason to drop Salah.
But if he's playing
Maybe
shite,
you
though, that's
dropped
what
him
we're trying
because
to
you knew
say.
he's shite at Chelsea.
They're saying that he's had a poor half of the season. You drop players if they don't play
And you
well.
can't blame the death of Joe either because they won the first fucking 6 or 7 games in a row and then started a bad run.
I'm not blaming it, but it's definitely got a part to play.
Nah, I'm not having that, mate.
I think
Maybe to an extent.
You can't win 7 games in a row and, it's for my pal Jota, and then as soon as you start getting beat, it affects us.
I think it affects overall.
You heard Andy Robertson when they won Scotland
Exactly.
one, do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That was one of his best pals there, but you can't take that into the bad form, mate. That's on the players.
Nah,
That's like
I agree
That's
with
like Rangers been shite because the players on the park. That's not Danny at all. Danny Roll can't fucking hang with defenders being shite, midfielders no doing what they're meant to do, strikers. Nancy couldn't date on Sunday. 2 days in. He was trying to show them, do this, do that. He's didn't do it and they beat, do you know what I mean? It's on the players.
Here's a question. Last season, Man City were absolutely fucking dug, mate. Right? And you didn't hear all this fucking outbursts, you need to drop this cunt, you need to drop that cunt.
No, but Pep does trap people because he's got that many fucking players he can.
You
do you know what I mean?
Backlash against all their big players, but
well, here we go. What is it? You sound like a fucking Labour MP with all the racist thing because he's fucking Egyptian. Are we fuck?
No, it's not that. It's because I believe it's because it's Pep. You know what I mean? Pep, you can't be slagging Pep's players and all that.
Pep got slated last year. Pep got slated last year.
Pep got slated last year.
Aye, people were saying that maybe that's him fucking on the way out. Maybe he's.
I maybe suggested it, but Salah's been fucking.
Oh, here we go. Fuck off, Jamie.
He's fucking shite. Couldn't just won them a fucking league.
Nah.
Well, did you not see it was Van Bronckhorst that was getting the blame it 2 weeks ago?
You got the billet for it.
It's a fucking joke, man.
Somebody actually put one up and put the scoreboard to the 7-1 and done that. He's been doing it for the inside.
Aye, Secret Agent Geo, cheers for the work and all. I've seen all that.
But that's just because you remember Liverpool fans are all fucking nuts down there, mate. So if 2 games don't go their way, I watched the Joey Barton Common Sense and he's on it with 2 Liverpool fans and they're saying, he doesn't win the next 2 games, get him out and all that. They're not caring about fucking winning the league last year. Xavi Alonso, he's supposedly the next man because Real Madrid don't want him. He's only been there fucking 5 months.
We spoke about earlier. Fuck performances and all that.
Aye, mate.
Fucking games. You know what I mean? And I just think Liverpool are on a bad fucking run of form, man.
Look at Man U's been on that bad run of form for 8 years.
Wow.
Man U's been on that bad run of form for 8 years.
Exactly, man.
I watched them last night. Fucking still on. They won 4-1.
But aye. Anyway, we'll disagree on this one because I believe Salah's been treated very unfairly. That's my opinion.
You better.
Fuck off to the
I just like annoying you.
He's fucking off to the African Cup of Nations soon, and then they'll soon miss him. Slot will be sitting there going, I wish I didn't drop that cunt, man. I made an ass of that.
I hope they go on a good run of form during the African.
Well, the thing is, he's
fucking annoy me, aye.
They've not timed him or anything like that. They've just said take a couple of weeks off or a week off or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I think he's just took the hump because he's no playing, mate, and he thinks he's bigger than the club. And we've always said that Naples bigger than the club, mate.
Yeah.
That's a good place to end it, Trips. Naples bigger than the club.
That's it, mate. Fuck the ball.
Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe to the channel. I know we talk a load of pish, but it's good fun, isn't it? See you all later on. Take care. Have a good week.
Bye.